to Lunch with Jewel. My name is Jewel Leonard, and I help entrepreneurs and creatives to show up big and connect with their people. So today we're going to talk about what platform or which format is better for your social media. Is it your personal page or is it your business page? So whether you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, even to a lesser extent, Instagram, you have the opportunity. Well, no, not really. You had an opportunity to show more of yourself on a personal profile, or you can have kind of like your almost like pseudo web page as your business page. And so there's there's been over time a lot of discussion around which one is better. Should I use, if I'm just going out on social media, I haven't been out there, I don't know what to do, but I know I need to be out here in the digital space. Which one do I do? Do I just focus on my Facebook profile or do I set up a business page? I'm too busy to be thinking about this, but I need to get out here. So that's the question we're going to answer today. So let's get into the content. So first of all, kind of at a high level, what is the difference between a Facebook profile and a Facebook page? Well, your profile obviously is the place where people go when you friend someone on Facebook. You go to their profile. It's your personal information. You might post about your kids, the dog, the cat, the neighbors, who knows, on your profile, and it's more of a personal thing, and you can have it private so no one else can see it, right? Then there's your business page. You can have a business page, whether you're on LinkedIn or Facebook, you can have a business page. And that's really like about your business. So this is where you put your business information, your posts, any flyers, any events, and things like that on your business page. Okay. Now let's talk about them individually, pros and cons for each. So the argument behind using your Facebook or LinkedIn profile, maybe let's talk about Facebook. Let's focus on Facebook, understanding that what I'm going to share here will most likely apply to some extent to LinkedIn as well. So on your Facebook profile, okay, the benefits of using that for your business is, one, it's more of a personal view. It's not just about business. And since we know that people buy from people that they know, like, and trust, being able to have an active profile where you're sharing information about your business, but also sharing information about yourself, allows people to get a peek into your personality and who you are as a real person. There's so much fake stuff out there. You don't even know anymore if someone wrote what they wrote, because they've got ChatGPT and other AI things. And even I have AI stuff, right? So I think people want to know. They want to know about you. Who are you? What do you like? And do I even really want to do business with you? So using your Facebook profile in that way of just kind of sharing more of yourself is beneficial, because people can begin to get to know you, right? The other benefit is that when you're prospecting on social media, when you go out and reach out to someone and say you either you do a friend request if you really want to friend them, or you just connect with someone who's on a page that's similar to a page that you use. Okay. This is the first thing I do. I go look at the person's profile. And I said, oh, is this somebody I want to, seems cool, seems like somebody I can vibe with? Yeah, okay. Then I accept your friend request, right? So people are going to come and look. And so if you're focusing and prospecting, and I'll do another video on prospecting on social media in the future, but if you're prospecting on social media, then you go up to the page and it's something that you have in common, and then they'll come over to your page and they'll get to know a little bit about you, and then they'll friend you, and then you can begin to build a relationship, right? So Facebook profiles are very good for that, right? Now, the downside of the profile is, one, the number of people is limited. You can only have 5,000 friends on Facebook. And then you got to start deleting some people. The other thing is that you don't have the ability to do anything in terms of ads, running ads or boosting posts or anything like that. You can't do that on your personal profile. And then the other thing that a lot of people don't like is that to be effective in using your profiles for social media, you really need to have a public profile. Now, and a lot of people are a little squeamish about that. You don't want just anybody's eyeballs on your stuff, but it's really necessary, because people will be coming by. They'll look at a friend's profile, see your stuff. And so you want to be as out there as possible. Now, there is ability to make a post private. Okay. But really, I just, personally, I just believe there's certain things that just don't belong on Facebook anyway. So I wouldn't put anything on social media that I wouldn't say to someone in a conversation, or that I think would make someone uncomfortable. The same, it's social media for a reason, right? It doesn't, you don't throw all your social, guidelines or norms out of the window just because you're digital, right? You would use the same things you would have a conversation with someone about if you met them at a networking event, or you met them through a friend. It's the same content for social media. So if you're posting things that would make you feel uncomfortable saying it to somebody to their face, you probably shouldn't be posting it. So but that being said, profiles can be a very effective way, because you don't have to, you're not having to post about your business all the time. You can share about your life, and but you post about your business on a pretty consistent basis, so that people understand what you do, and they also can develop an appreciation for your level of knowledge. So when and if they do have a need for the service you provide, they'll be comfortable reaching out to you. Okay. Now, let's talk about the page. Okay. So let's talk about Facebook page. So pages are designed for business. Okay. Or not for business necessarily, but for a specific purpose. So it could be a community, it could be a business, it could be a lot of different things. But one thing that is not is personal. So you can make it personal if you want, but that really kind of defeats the purpose. If you want it to be your business page, you're going to put business events, you're going to put a different, maybe some tips and things out there. And so it's more kind of like a pseudo website to me. It's in fact, that might be a thing that you do. If you don't have a website yet, you can just start with your Facebook or LinkedIn page, and then direct your domain there for a little while anyway. So and so you're going to put business information out there and post. Now, the benefit is you can run ads on business pages. You can't run ads on your profile. You can you get different functionality. You get analytics and showing people that followed your page, and people that responded, engagement. You get additional statistics and analytics when you have a page versus a profile, right? So depending on what stage you are in your business, that could be really beneficial, right? So you just have to decide. Now, I'll tell you what I do. So I go on my profile. I don't have 5,000 followers yet. And so I feel like if I go on my profile, one, it gives me an opportunity to share information about what I'm doing, but also it lets people get to know me a little bit. And it's also just easier to go to one place and kind of have a consistent plan, right? And I can interject other things that are both business and personal related. So I like that. Plus, I like that it supports me when I'm prospecting and reaching out to people, because you can go there and you can learn about Jewel, right? You can learn about Jewel there. And so I do that, but at the same time, I also repurpose content. I stream multiple locations at once. So I'm working to benefit my time. I don't necessarily recommend that to someone who's beginning, because you're just kind of feeling yourself. And if you might just think, I don't want my stuff to get out any further than it needs to, because I'm new and I don't really feel comfortable. And like yesterday, my hair was all crazy. So you might not feel comfortable going out to multiple places, but there are things you can do. So I stream to multiple places. I repurpose content, which is basically like taking something you posted one place and post it somewhere else. And so I leverage both. Like, I don't like to leave anything on the table. Now, that being said, there are a lot of people who recommend, if you're just starting out, that you just focus on one profile and perfect that. Now, to that, I say, I don't agree with that. And the reason I don't agree with that is, number one, if you just focus on one profile, one platform, okay, and you're branding your content in your company, if you spend 6 months, perfecting your branding on Facebook, okay, and you decide, oh, now I want to go to Twitter, or oh, now I want to go to Instagram. Guess what? Your branded handle is probably going to be taken. So at a minimum, I recommend that you do some analysis, look at your target audience and who you want to reach, and give some consideration to what platforms are primarily popular with them, and make sure that at a minimum you establish some type of presence on all the platforms you think you want to be on. Okay. And then you can repurpose content. I don't have a lot on Instagram, but I started a page, and it's available for me, and I can post things there when I'm ready. Okay. So no, if you go to my Instagram, it's going to be the same thing for the last 6 months. But my Facebook, I'm out here every day, 5 days a week. And eventually, as I grow and have more time, then I'm going to put more stuff out there, and I'm going to pull my strategy into that direction. But really, I've been focusing on really dialing in my target audience. And so I haven't really been concerned about that, but I am concerned about making sure that I have my branded handle. Okay. So that's how, so it's really up to you. If I were starting out today on social media 101, I'm just getting started, and I want to establish a presence in social media, and my target audience was around, was older adults, like 40 plus, I would start with Facebook. And what I would do is I would start with my Facebook profile with a Facebook Live, and I would share with everyone this new thing that I'm doing that I'm excited about. And then I'd post every single day the journey, what you're learning, what you learned that day, maybe some mistake that you made, maybe some crazy situation that happened, but I would go out there every single day, because even though no one may be looking at you every day, you're getting better every day. You're learning how to do things better every day. You're learning about your lighting every day, or, how your camera works, or different things you're learning every day. So you can't wait till you're perfect. You just get out there and start doing it. And so that's what I would recommend. And then I would just repurpose content to that page. So if you had a video, you thought it actually was pretty good, you liked the content of it, then I'd share that over to your page. What you got to lose? Nothing. And the point is, if someone's looking for your page, there's something there for them to look at. They see it might not be that current, but at least you took the initiative. You have a page and you maintain it, because maybe you've got something out there like once a week or once every couple of weeks. So that's what I would recommend. So I hope this was helpful for you. Personal profile, business page. I say start with your page, but still have information in your profile. Sorry, I thought if you thought you were going to get a say, do this or do that for me today, no, but you are getting what I consider to be the best approach. Now, there may be a ton of people who disagree, but check them out and see if you can handle it. Because at the end of the day, this whole conversation about social media is about, what do you have time to do? Because if you're not going to have time to be out on social media consistently, then you don't bother. But at least be consistent in one place. Just pick one. It's free advertising. You don't have to run ads to meet people and meet clients on social media. It's free. So don't pass up free. Don't go try to run Facebook ads. Just focus on, initially just developing content and getting comfortable. And you'll meet a lot of people, and it won't cost you anything. So with that, I hope it was helpful for you. If it was helpful, comment below or share the video. I love it when people share my videos, and I will talk to you next week on Lunch with Jewel. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.